Well, hello friends, welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters, where I separate truth from bullshit, facts from fiction, in plain English. And I've got a good one for you, my friends. I'm going to talk about a very hot, scorching topic. And I'm sure some of you are probably just as livid as I am with this. There just doesn't seem to be any end in sight to the amount of crap these people can dish out to injured workers to make them feel even worse than they already do. Oh my goodness. It's Friday afternoon, friends. Looking forward to the weekend and Thanksgiving. I hope you are as well. I have one of my favorite Friday afternoon pre-weekend drinks. Lemonade with lots of ice. And it's delicious. So, as we look ahead to the weekend, to have that time with our families and be thankful to all of the really good, positive things we have in our lives, and I, for one, have a lot to be thankful for. The good Lord knows that. We have a daily discussion on that. But I can tell you, you know, when a lot of people are having difficulty making ends meet, you know, the cost of living is almost to unprecedented levels. I wasn't here in the Great Depression and, of course, in the really big recession of the 1980s, but I got to tell you, you know, you go to the grocery store these days to buy food for the family, and you know, you try to have a good, healthy, balanced diet with fish and poultry and meat and, you know, all of your main proteins. And my wife is a really good shopper. She, I don't know how she does it, but she really makes it stretch. But I got to tell you, you know, people are suffering. People are really finding it difficult to put food on the table and to pay their bills and their mortgage and all of that, and to help their kids, you know. It's difficult, and I mean, I could spend a long time talking about this because I have analyzed it. I look at the big grocery chains and how they're raking in record profits, and the government sits on its ass or hands, or they have their heads shoved up their asses and aren't doing anything. So don't get me started on that one, because I could go on for a while. But they're just scheming, or scamming, I should say. And you know, I look at the WSIB, you know, and you all know how I feel about those guys. I don't hold back at all. But, you know, I find it incredibly distasteful and disgusting, just outright disgusting, that these people have spent a lot of cash, and I'm telling you, a lot, to rebrand, to create this new logo and their ads that they have going on all the way across Canada, actually. I'm hearing about it from people from BC, you know, talking about how good they are, and, you know, that you can rely on them for healthcare and, you know, wage replacement. What the fuck are they calling it? Anyway, they come up with so many different terms for it, right? And they're spending a ton of cash, right? They know that injured workers are hurting. They know they're denying claims at record rates. I mean, they're cutting people off. Like, they're just unceremoniously. They just don't give a shit. And then they do this. So, I mean, what are you supposed to think, right? Listen, I get the whole thing about branding and advertising. For the last 30 plus years, for pretty much most of my life in Canada, I've operated businesses, and I understand all of that. But these guys, they're a government agency. Everybody knows about them, or they ought to. Employers know or should know that when there's an injury, they're required to report it. And I can tell you, pretty much everybody in the province has heard about WSIB, because they hear from their friends and their family members who are getting screwed by WSIB. But as a business, it's important, that you put your image out there, that you have branding so people can identify with your business, so that when you do advertising, they can, check you out and buy your product or service. I get that. But these guys, they don't have any competition. They don't have to go out there and knock on doors and drum up business. It's law. Employers want to do business in this province, they need to have workers' comp. They need to contribute to that fund. Remember that fund that they created to support injured workers when they need it, and their families and widows and beneficiaries and all that? That's what the fund was supposed to be for. And these fucking idiots who are already getting money hand over fist from employers because their premiums haven't gone down. They have guaranteed income to fund their operation and all of the elaborate schemes that they plan, including this one, to rebrand. So why do they need to spend this money? WSIB. Everybody fucking knows, right? They got these pretty little colors and their fucking sick looking logo. It's pathetic, really. It really is. The idiot that came up with this idea should be fired. Like, get the fuck out of here. We're not into spending money in frivolous shit. We got to pay out these benefits that people actually need and depend on. Wow. There is just no end to how far down on the stupidity scale these people are willing to go. But accountability is coming, my friends. And you've heard me talk about that. And they can hear the drum beat. Accountability is coming. Because they can't keep getting away with this shit. And I'm going to make sure that I do my part to hold them accountable. Oh, yes. Yes, I will do that. I am so... I'm overjoyed to be able to play a role in doing that. That drives me. I get up in the morning each day and I'm driven by this desire and this passion to take these motherfuckers down, because they don't serve any useful purpose. They don't serve you. They serve themselves. So, if you haven't watched my last 4 videos, I urge you to watch them, because they're probably going to be the 4 most important videos that you watch of mine out of 150 or 60 or something like that. And I got tons more to talk about policy and LOE and all of these different things and analyzing WSIB decisions and that kind of stuff. There's a lot of that content that I've provided. I'm going to continue to provide. But you got to watch these 4 videos, because there's a map there. There's a map to start taking the steps to getting accountability and to getting justice for injured workers, to getting justice for you in your claim. Don't forget that. One person can't make a difference, but a lot of people can make a huge impact. And this, what we're doing, this movement is gaining momentum. It is. I can tell you. I've been at it for over 1.5 years now since I started this channel. And as most of you know, I've been doing this for over 35 years, built the largest paralegal firm in Ontario with over 10,000 clients. Caused these idiots to pay well over $300 million in counting. That's why they hate me, and I like it that way. But over the last year and a half, some very deep, deliberate steps, moves being taken to make sure that these people are held accountable. So one person can't make a difference, but a lot of us can make a huge difference. So don't lose hope. And definitely watch those 4 videos and share them. Share them with people you know. They need to watch this stuff because they may be in your shoes tomorrow. Nobody plans on having an injury or contracting a workplace illness. Nobody plans on that. Nobody goes to work thinking that that's going to happen to them. And you didn't either, and it happened. So share these videos because injured workers and workers from all types of employment in this province need this information. They need to be able to know how to protect themselves against these people, the games and the scheming that they take to screw people over. All right, man? And all of you know, I talk all of this based on my experiences of over 30 years of dealing with them. I've seen it all, every last bit of it. And they know that I have. That's why they hate me, because I don't let them get away with anything. All right, friends. So I'm not going to ramble anymore today. I just wanted to share my disgust with you. But also, yes, Thanksgiving coming up. I think we all have something to be thankful for. And at the end of the day, no matter how bad we are, there's always someone else who's a lot worse. Our friends down south that have been in the line of this hurricane and lives devastated. So there's always someone who's doing worse. But I just wanted to share with you that accountability is coming. And as always, I appreciate you watching my videos, and please share them. And from the bottom of my heart, and from my family to yours, have an amazing and blessed Thanksgiving with your family. And until next time, take care.